Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog, and today we are at Chester Zoo for the reopening after lockdown and everything. Chester Zoo has reopened along with a lot of other zoos and the theme parks, and we're here today with a lot of friends. So yeah, I think today's going to be a good day. So there's a lot of animal enclosures to see here. There's a boat ride which we probably will go on. Yeah, so I think we're going to have a good day today. But the shop's just behind me. It's not a big shop, but we'll take a look in there at the end of the day. And we've also got some nicely themed toilets behind me there, as you can see. But yeah, so Chester Zoo today. I think we're going to have a good day, so I will see you when we get to our first enclosure. Right, so we are in the zoo now, because we were just out the front gate there. And I think we are going to go over to the elephant enclosure first. From what I've seen, there aren't any elephants at the moment, but hopefully we should be able to see some today. So yeah, I think we're going to over to the elephant enclosure, and I'll see you when we get there. So we've got some elephants here. Woo! Got two elephants. Two tiny elephants. Yeah, they are pretty small. I bet they're babies. Yeah, so yeah, they're just roaming around, eating some stuff off. We've also got a bit of crow action over there. I don't know if you can see him, but the crows are invading the elephant section. Yeah, I think we got two elephants, and I think there might be one over down there. Yeah. As you can see, there's the entrance over there with some flags and the nice building for the shop.
I think it's two elephants down there.
Some nice foliage around here. And it's like a desert setting into this elephant enclosure. And we also got a nice pole over there with some food at the top. So yeah, that about does it for the elephant enclosure. And now I think we're going to move over to the next enclosure. There's another elephant over there just in the distance, if you can see it. There's also a nice little waterfall over there and another one of those towers with some food. Another crow over there. But
invading.
Yeah, there's the crow.
Yeah.
And you can also see the elephant over there. So yeah, I think that about does it for the elephant enclosure. Like I said, it's just that we're seeing another elephant, so let's move on. It's painting studio there. And then we move on to our next, the Burmese brown antlered deer, which are over there, as you can see. If we zoom in. And also, as you can see over there, we have some rhinos. We've got two rhinos over there. So that's really cool. And the deer and the rhinos do share the same enclosure. So let's hope the rhinos don't go on deer fatigue at some night. Or else then deer be dying, yo. But yeah, there's a lot of people up there. It's quite busy today. But there's a lot of trees in this habitat. And there's also a little lake over there. Nice little pond for the deers and the rhinos to rest in. But that's the deer enclosure. So I think we're going to move on to the next enclosure.
Yep, we're.
So let's go. So there's a better look at the rhinos there. Just chilling.
The deers are probably going to die.
And I think you can't go past this fence here.
I can climb
But
over.
yeah, that's the rhino enclosure. So, and you've also got the monorail that runs up there, which I hope we might be able to do today.
No, it's
but I think
it's not been working.
Hasn't it not been working?
No, it's never worked. Ever since we last came, it never
Well,
worked.
I've been on it once, but yeah, there is a monorail here, but it's just not working very often. So I think we found
You could die over there.
some more elephants. So let's go check out those. 21. It's not much, but
I've subs.
so we've got another elephant there in the elephant enclosure. I think that's another little baby one. And I think that's about it for the elephant enclosure, because I can't see any more elephants apart from those two down there.
There's actually 4 over there.
Is there 4? Oh yeah, there is 4 elephants over there in the elephant enclosure.
4 or 3.
So we've seen quite a lot of elephants today, but I think we're going to move on to the next area and the next enclosure. If you can closely see over there, there's a little baby elephant. He's so cute over there with the other 2 elephants. He's just trying to get a drink. Aww, he's very cute.
So,
Got some donkeys over there.
One donkey. One donkey.
I think there might be another donkey. Yeah, I think they're over there. Got another donkey there with his mate over there. So yeah, I think that's about it for the donkey enclosure. But I think we're going to move on over to the bird section now. We're at Safari Snacks now. We're going to get a little snack. It's a little food shop here. So I'd like to introduce you to someone new on Sam's Stuff. It's his first appearance, and this is my mate, Jack Collins.
Hello.
So he's come with us to Chester Zoo today, and he's a good friend of mine. He has actually been somewhere that I've done a vlog before.
I've been in a picture in London. You know London?
Yeah. So he has actually been in a vlog before. I've just never really mentioned him, but we're here at Chester Zoo today, and I thought I'd have a little chat with Jack. So what do you do?
Play football.
Yeah, he plays football. He's in a team, and he's also a big gamer, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that is Jack Collins, and I'll introduce you to a couple of my other friends later in the day. Here is the aviary section of the zoo, where you can find a lot of birds. Don't really know where they are, but there's quite a lot of birds around here. There's one over there. I don't know if you can see it, but we fly so fast the camera can't really catch them. But yeah, the aviary section is pretty small in the zoo, and there isn't really many birds. There's a big black bird up there. I don't know what that is, but I'm not great with birds. But yeah, that's about it for the aviary section. It's quite a big little tent for all the birds that all the birds are in. There's a bird there. Caught one. Boom. But yeah, it's a big aviary section at Chester Zoo. So now we are in the giraffe enclosure. There's one out at the moment, as you can see over there, and all the rest are probably in that building there. But there is quite a big space for the giraffes to roam around, and there's a little lake there with some ducks in. The building houses all the giraffes' little pens, and like the elephants, there is a little tower up there with some food in for the giraffes. And unlike the elephants, the giraffes can probably reach up there. But yeah, that does it about it for the giraffe enclosure. It's pretty big, but because there's only one giraffe out, there's nothing really much to talk about. Some female lions here in the lion enclosure. Just lying on the rock. Haven't seen any male lions yet, but I think we're going to go over there in a bit. Yeah, I've got some female lions. I think they're the only two here at the moment. But I think the male lions are over there somewhere. We've got a little well here with some money in.
Money, money, money,
really
money.
close-up shot.
Money, money, money.
There, as you can see all that money.
Young Miller.
I don't know, there's probably about 10 quid in there or something.
No way.
But yeah, there's quite a bit of money in there.
Gosh, yeah.
So,
Oh, there's a £2 in.
there's a £2. There must be a £2 in there somewhere, as Jack's just pointed it out.
Where?
I can't really see it, but I'll go and show you a closer look at the tail here. Can't really see any bugs. And I say pretty small, it's actually quite big for a bug hotel. But it took a lot of work for little bugs to stay in. Like I said, I don't really see any bugs. But it's a nice little thing. So I think we're going to move on now to another enclosure. I don't know which one though. But let's go. There's the sloth up there, if you can see it. It's a slow animal, very slow. I bet you know sloths. But yeah, we're about to go into the jaguar enclosure. There's just some people going to the toilet. You can also see over there, there's some bush dogs. Oh, bears, kind of, I guess you could say. Very zoomed in. I don't know if you can see them.
They look like baby bears. They look like baby bears.
And there's one down there.
Oh, they are.
And one there. And one there.
Like a fox and a badger, aren't they?
There's a better view of them. I was zoomed in so much you couldn't really see them. There's another one.
You can see the path they run round the
And another one.
can't you?
There's tons of them. So we are in the sloth and jaguar enclosure now, and as you can see, that's a sloth right there.
That's the fishing enclosure.
Yeah, and there's a few fish down there, but as you can see,
He literally looks like he's about to fall on us.
the sloth is right there, and he looks like he's having a really fun time. If you can't hear me, it's because I've got my mask on, because masks are compulsory in these indoor areas here at Chester Zoo. But yeah, there's a few sloths around the place. And you've also got some fish around here. And there's a lot of fish around here all swimming around. And I'd say it fits quite well with the sloth. So yeah, there's a lot of fish in here, a lot of types. And at the top we've got a bit of foliage here and another few ropes full of sloth to climb on.
What big fish?
Oh yeah, as Jacob pointed out, there's a big fish down there, over there. That's way bigger than the other fish around there.
It's all quite in the back, but
You can see really closely around there. You gotta have good eyesight to see this. This is where the tarantula is being held, and you probably can't see it because it's really far in the back. You can really closely see there. This is the tarantula enclosure. You can see the little leg there, and that's what it actually looks like right there. But you can only really see one little leg here, and it's pretty big. And the enclosure isn't that big really, but there is a bit of glare on the camera, so you've got to have very good eyesight to see that tarantula. But yeah, that is pretty cool. Nice bit of scenery around here. There's a little waterfall, and there's a window over there back into the sloth enclosure. But now we are in the jaguar enclosure, and there he is. The jaguar is over there, as you can see him walking around there. That's pretty cool, and I think there is only one jaguar in this enclosure.
no, there is two.
Is there two? Okay, so there is actually two jaguars
There's a black
in
one
this enclosure.
somewhere there's a black one. There he is.
Yeah, over there.
I don't know where the black one is.
He might come back round in a minute.
Yeah, nice little waterfall there that runs down under here where we are standing now. And we haven't spotted the black jaguar yet, but he's got to be around here. So we can't see him.
There's even an ant form. There's even an ant.
That is a skull. So I think that might be a older jaguar skull. So that's really cool. I think it might be a model.
Yeah. Do you want to see an ant form?
And over there's also an ant farm around here with lots of different types of ants. I cannot really see many, but there is a couple around here.
There's some
They will be very hard to
There's
see.
some in the rip pit.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the ants because they are so small.
Oh,
There's
you
a
can
couple
see
around here.
Yeah, if you can see them. One's got a little leaf.
Yeah. So yeah, the ant farm just full of tiny little ants. There's one right there. That little green bit, there is an ant carrying the leaf there. That is the one where the ant is carrying the leaf. So yeah, that's a nice little ant farm. And we still haven't spotted the black jaguar.
The black jaguar.
We'll try and go spot it. A better look at the ants there. You can clearly see them. And we have just spotted the queen ant over there. So yeah, that is a lot better look at the ants. You can see the queen ant just there.
Can you get the door?
And she is absolutely huge. So that's about it for the ant farm, and I think we're going to move over around that door there. The Azaria Aguti. And these are basically just big rats. Don't know if you can see them, but they are in here somewhere. Around there. But that is actually what they look like when you don't get to see them. So they are basically just bigger versions of rats. So we are in the gorilla enclosure right now, and where they keep basically all the apes. It smells awful in here, and I feel like, you know, it's pretty cool. There's a picture of some lightning there. I don't know what that's got to do with anything. But we move on to our first enclosure here, which is for the emerald tree monitor. I don't think. Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the YouTube?
He's a bit camouflaged.
Look at that.
Statue of Liberty the other week. The lightning hit the Statue of Liberty. That was nice and bright green. The lights
This is the Malaysian jungle nymph.
there. Oh, look at that colourful bird.
Oh, they're ginormous.
You can see the male there,
Not a male.
and the female, sorry, there in bright green. And the male should be down here somewhere.
What's Toby had, Sam? What is he? Was he a cockatiel, Toby's had?
The male is over there somewhere.
Have to be careful.
This is a Chinese crocodile lizard. You can see it there with its very long tail. There's an orangutan there, if you can just see it really
See one up there, look, its arms
quickly.
out. And one
Under a blanket. That is the Lusciutated python.
Oh my.
That is pretty cool. It's very long and it's quite big too. So yeah, we'll move on to our next enclosure. There's a small orangutan over there. In the massive orangutan enclosure. Very small orangutan for a huge enclosure, but I bet there is a couple of other orangutans around here in the den. You've got an orangutan there under his blanket. You can just see his arm poking out around there and his little face. If you see those yellow dots, that is the mangrove snake. There's also a habitat there that I don't think is actually an animal lives in there. There is also the white-lipped viper, which I cannot see, but it's probably here somewhere. And then there's also the angel-headed lizard over there. The orange shell there, that's quite cool. Then we've got another orangutan enclosure over here. I don't think there's anybody in here though. No, there doesn't look like anybody. There's an orangutan that's swinging down over there. And I think he's the only one out in this open bit. Got some birds around here. There's one there, which is the...
I'd say it's a superb fruit dove, that one.
Yeah, the superb fruit dove, and there's a couple of others flying around. That's another superb fruit dove there, I think.
Lovely colours.
Yeah. There's something over there. I think that might be a silvery gibbon. And he's moving very fast. He's swinging around. I don't think you can see him anymore. But I think we're done for the ape enclosure. And there's a lot of apes in there. So. And this is a little box with some donations in there.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money.
To help the orangutans at Chester Zoo, which is really nice. Out at the penguin enclosure, there's a few penguins around.
I'm here, don't worry.
Through the bushes, we'll get a better look. But there are a lot of penguins swimming. You can just see their shadows underwater. And there's also a few penguins over there, as you can see. So the camera's a bit shaky. But yeah, there's a lot of penguins around here. There's a better look at all the penguins over there. And a few in the water around here. There's tons of them. And there's a couple of keepers over there feeding the penguins. It's quite a nice little habitat. There's a little waterfall over there. Bit of an island. The penguin enclosure is very nice. So we have had a bit of lunch. And now we are in the Kimono dragon habitat, and there he is. That is the Kimono dragon there. He looks a bit lazy, but he's absolutely huge there. There are a couple of other animals in here, like one we want to see, which is the mountain chicken frog, which I have no idea. There's a replica there. I don't think that's real, just saying. But yeah, there's another enclosure over here. This one is the Madagascar spiny-tailed iguana. But there are some turtles in here. Well, tortoises, yeah.
Oh, they're nice.
These are the tortoises. There's 3 of them.
I bet you it's
roaming around.
the iguana. Yeah. Mom?
That's a stick insect right there. There's 2 of them.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, there's actually 8 of them. And my friend says in this little habitat. And I'll focus on that on there, as that is moving very quickly. And it doesn't even really look like a stick. It's very colourful. So we're in the habitat now of the mountain chicken frog.
Yeah, well
Because of
done.
the water.
And he's there. He's a bit camouflaged. You can kind of see him there. So yeah, that's the mountain chicken frog. I bet there's a couple of others, because this habitat is quite big for one tiny little frog. But we can't see any more. There is the Kimono dragon again, wandering around in his little outdoor area.
Oh, was that the other one?
So that wraps up our vlog today from Chester Zoo, and we've got everything done. It's been a while since you last saw me, about 2 hours, because my phone's really running out of battery. So I've got to make this quick. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video today here from Chester Zoo. We've seen a lot of animals, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.